Hello everyone. This is I'm Dimitris Hacı-Dimitriou, and today I'm here with my very good friend and comrade Mehmet Mahmoud from Lurugina, who is gonna tell us a few things about his experience when he was teaching Turkish in Limassol in the early 2000s. When he first told me, I had no idea there was a Turkish school in Limassol, and it would be interesting to learn a few things. So, Mehmet, can you tell us about your experience, when did it start, and so on?
Yes, it wasn't a separate school. It was a initiative within the mainstream school of Ayandon. We say Ayandon, Ayos Andonios, primary school, which the building previously, before 74, was the Turkish Cypriot primary school.
Yeah.
And next to it there was the Gimnasio, Ortaokul, and Lise, Ligio, which all was from the, before 1974, it was the Turkish Cypriot quarter of Limassol. So this initiative started after the loosening of the checkpoints, and
This is 2003.
2004, after the opening of the checkpoints, and then the referenda on whether we go into Anan Plan referenda, yeah? And then they started some negotiations, which it was the time that Mehmet Ali Talat was the leader in the north, and Papadopoulos was in the president in the south, and they wanted to improve the school in Rizogarpas or Deep Karpas, and because there was a primary school there from the beginning, after the terrible things happened in Cyprus. Some say invasion, some say
Peace initiative.
Peace operation, or Turkish intervention. Anyway, at that time, the negotiations went up to April 2005, and they almost reached an understanding that in September, on the new academic year.
So they started 2005.
Yeah. 2005.
And how many kids were there?
There was about 45 to 50 primary school age Turkish speakers, and there was about 13 to 15 secondary school events. Here I want to say to add to this one thing which people may not be aware. In Limassol there are Turkish Cypriots living. There is a part of it is we say in English term, we say travelers, which is in Cyprus we say gurbet or Athingani. Tsingani, we say, and but children, parents who wants their children not to attend a Greek Cypriot curriculum or Greek curriculum, they are given grants by the government to go to English school or any other private school whose curriculum subjects are in English language. The instruction language is English.
But you started with the beginning when the school opened.
No. I went there 3 years after the opening, when the other teacher, the teacher in the secondary school left, There was a
Very
time when I
close.
was in Cyprus, so I applied for it. I knew people who was close to the government because that time Dimitris Christofias was the president, and I had friends in Akel.
And how long
and they
did you
told me
work
about
there?
it.
How long did you work there?
I worked there for 2 years.
And they will go to the Greek Cypriot school.
Yes,
and
they were.
They will have a few hours.
Yes,
with you.
they were within the mainstream classes,
Yeah.
which the instruction language was Greek. So they were learning Greek, and they were doing all Greek subjects apart from the religious education. They wouldn't attend that. At those hours, there was a withdrawal to come with me, or there was another Turkology. Do you say Turkology? Turkologos.
Okay, Turkologos, okay.
There are Turkologos, Turkoloi who they graduated from the University of Cyprus.
I know a few.
Yes, and they also come because it is a kind of thing that we support their learning, we facilitate their learning, whether by following the mainstream subjects and helping them in a separate classroom from time to time. And I had the advantage that I also could understand the Greek language, so I was able to help both sides, both way.
What interested me, you mentioned earlier, is that they would be in the mixed classes with Greek Cypriots and Turkish Cypriots, and they got on okay. There were no incidents.
No, there was no incidents. There was, of course, they had, they were living in the same neighborhood, so they developed friendships. Especially there was a girl called, anyway, I don't mention names. A girl, Turkish Cypriot girl, and a Greek Cypriot girl. They were very good friends. And because Halide from time to time would come and speak to me, she would come as well. And she would ask me questions, lovely, innocent questions. One day she said, Mister, you say you are Cypriot, but you say you are not baptized. How comes?
Well, exactly. I mean, yes.
Yeah, she was about 13 or 14-year-old girl.
Something else, from what I understand, it still goes on.
It still goes on, yes. It still goes on. Both the primary school and the secondary school.
All right, Mehmet, I think we covered quite a lot. Do you want to add anything? Or I can say, when we post this, if anyone has more questions, I'm sure Mehmet we can answer them in writing. If you put this on Facebook and the comments, you can respond.
Yeah. One thing I can add to this, because from time to time I travel daily to Limassol.
Yes.
From Nicosia to Limassol, and from time to time, not from time, about for a period of 7 months, I stayed in Limassol. I rented a place, a secondary home behind the main thing, and my car was a car registered in the north.
Yes.
And in 7 months, I saw no incident, no anything.
Not even one scratch.
No scratch, no bad approach, no.
Good. All right. Well, thank you very much. And like I said, if you have any queries, do write them in the comments and we'll respond.
Thank you.
Bye.